So, welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Detective Comics number 80 from October 1943 with story by Bill Finger and art by Bob Kane. And this is the smashing climax of a crime career, the end of Two-Face. Harvey Kent was once a handsome district attorney until a vengeful racketeer scarred one side of his face with acid. Shunned bitter Kent became a living Jekyll and Hyde, one side handsome good and the other side ugly criminal. He became Two-Face. Then following the now famed clashes with Batman and Robin, and finally his imprisonment, and now we bring the story of Two-Face to the inevitable climax, for the fate that created him now undoes the damage to bring about the end of Two-Face. So he immediately breaks out of prison. Golly, Bruce, this is terrible. Yes, Dick, terrible and tragic. Terrible that an ex-district attorney is a hunted criminal. Tragic because somehow he isn't to blame. So he's not blaming Harvey Kent. But Harvey Kent is going right back to his criminal ways. Men, see, this is a two-headed coin. Note how much it is like me, with its two faces, one side ugly, scarred, evil, and the other side clean, handsome, good. The faces of the coin indicate our type of job. As different as night and day, they will be evil or good. So he flips the coin, and the good side wins. So they're going to rob a two-story house of a rich banker. And then they give the money to charity. And next they rob a two-wheeled hansom, which I don't know how that would work. Three people, or at least three people in a, looks like a sulky or whatever. So anyway, this fellow is out here at a bar just kind of mouthing off. Hey, how come you always pay me in $2 bills? Because that's the way my boss pays me off. So Batman is out in disguise, just kind of checking around, and he overhears this guy's, look, bud, my boss makes double trouble for guys that ask too many questions. See? Double trouble. That's a good pun. Too bad you don't get it. So, the Batman does get it. Gets paid with $2 bills and makes a pun about double trouble and laughs at an ad for a double concerto. So, he uses his super detective skills to figure out that this concert is going to be robbed. So he and Robin head out there. You devil, how could you possibly know I'd be here? It was just a matter of simple arithmetic. So this guy tries to kill Batman, but Robin comes up in time and knocks him down. The Two-Face throws a smoke bomb, and they manage to get away. And they go up and find the Night Watchman tied up, and Batman notices the rope is a special kind of rope found on ships. That's oakum rope. Oakum actually is the untwined fibers of an old hemp rope. And where is oakum used? On wooden schooners. So they decide he must be on this two-masted schooner out in Gotham Harbor. Listen closely. I've got a new job all lined up. It should be easy for us. And Batman and Robin break in and start cleaning a house. Tough guys, huh? I had enough, sissies. Me too. Kent, put away your gun. I'm here to help you. I'm still your friend. Friend? Huh, I have no friends. My friends can't even look at my face. Not even my sweetheart Gilda. I'm a freak now. A monster. So I seek the company of other monsters. Criminals, murderers, thieves. They are my friends. And you, my enemy, that's why you must die. Bang. But he accidentally shoots. Oh, I forgot to tell you, they were being followed by a mysterious person. It turns out to be Gilda, the woman he loves, and he accidentally shoots her. Kent, I was in the audience at Carnegie Hall, where he was trying to rob it. Saw you on stage, tried to reach you, but you went away. Then I heard Batman say he had a clue to your hideout. Followed him here, had to see you before, make you understand. Gilda, I've killed the person I love the most. She's dead. No, she's not dead, but she is close. And she is hanging on to dear life, but she's kind of giving up because she doesn't believe that Harvey will ever change, that he doesn't love her enough. Kent, do you not understand? Or do you understand? She doesn't want to live because she thinks you don't love her enough to give up your crime career. She feels she has nothing to live for. So he decides he is going to give up his career as a criminal. Gilda, darling, you've got to live. You've got to. I'll do anything you ask, darling. I love you so much. I waited so long for you to say that, Kent, dearest. So he is truly going to go on the straight and narrow But as he's leaving, a car pulls up and throws a smoke bomb out. Come on, boss. What are you waiting for? Get in. Okay, Joe, start this heap going. So they rescue Harvey Kent, but it's not really what he wanted. Come on, boys. I'll see if we can pick up the trail. Batman, Two-Face had this planned all the time. I tell you, that guy will never reform. I wonder. So they're at the hideout, but Two-Face says, I'm out. Huh? No more jobs ever. I'm quitting all this. I'm going straight. Step aside, Shiv. So they knock him down. And they want him to tell them what the next crime was, because he is a master criminal, and he's going to rob the Midnight Express with chewing gum. Chewing gum, say, we can get a fancy price for that stuff on the black market. Really? I don't know if it's like in the 1940s they weren't willing to say like cigarettes or something. So if it's for children, chewing gum. So the Batman and Robin intercept this police radio calling out for this. Somebody is throwing $2 bills from this from a warehouse. Look, a hand shoving a bill through a knothole in the wood. Second floor, let's go. So they go up there and they find Harvey Kent. And he tells them where the crime is going to be committed. These uniforms fit us good, even better than the punks tied up in the back of the gum truck. And Batman and Robin show up. Here, pal, chew on this for a while. Ugh. Ah, this was made to order for me. All aboard. So they're beating up the criminals. When all of a sudden a train comes along, and a hurled gun hits the Batman on the temple, and so he falls in front of this train. Batman, look out! Golly, he's 2 days to get up in time, and I'm too far away. Batman, the engine! But Harvey Kent jumps in and rescues Batman. Man, oh man, that was close, Kent. You saved my life, but you certainly took a terrible chance doing it. I don't know how to thank you. That was nothing compared to what you've done for me. Forget it. I'm glad you're okay. So they round up the criminals. And in court 1 week later, Harvey Kent, alias Two-Face, because of the new development in your case, based on evidence submitted by Batman, your sentence is hereby cut to only 1 year in the state penitentiary. Batman, you've done so much for me and Gilda. Oh, that's wonderful. How Harvey can get this face fixed. Or now, Harvey. Wait, I've got more good news. Dr. Eckhart, the famous plastic surgeon, escaped from Germany. He can perform miracles, they say. And indeed he does. So 2 months later, Harvey, darling, you're yourself again. I've so much to be grateful for. I could almost bawl like a kid. Sorry to break in, but time's up, miss. I don't like that word, miss. I think I'll change to Mrs. That's a promise, and I'm going to hold you to it. What are you thinking about, Batman? I'm thinking I'm glad we turned a criminal into a law-abiding, useful citizen. That's better than merely sending him to prison. Yes, Robin, I'm glad and proud. And now a new symbol of defeated crime rests in the Batman's famed trophy room. Batman, please accept this, I can't even read this, sort of memento. I have no further use for it. From the man you call Two-Face. And there is the scarred coin. But that is certainly not the end of Two-Face, but it is the end for Harvey Kent Two-Face.